So here's my version of a milking machine. I got me an air compressor, reed valves and heads. The vacuum side is going to be hooked to the intake. So it'll pull about 27 on a vacuum gauge. So I got the two different sides together with a T. They go up. I have a standard surge milker, but it's way too big for a goat. So that tube right there is your vacuum from your vacuum pump. This is your surge. So I got two tubes coming off of it, and that makes your milk inflations pulsate. And then I plugged off the other three ports, and I got one suction hose where the milk goes. But instead of using this pot for milk, I've got this hose goes to, and I just use barb fittings, conduit couple on each side to go on the top of a gallon jug. So my vacuum's here, milk goes in that one, which if you want to hold this. So I've got my vacuum line comes out of the bottom of these things. So the milk comes down through here, and then your pulsator pulses these, and that tube will inflate back and forth. Go ahead and bring it goat in. So ideally you train the goat to do its thing. And then I put me a board up here. Got me a lock. Just use a door hinge on that. And then she's putting goat hobbles on, which are kind of like Velcro handcuffs back here, so it won't kick. This one doesn't want to cooperate sometimes. But right now she's eating, so she's happy.
Oh my Lord. This is backwards. Well, no, okay.
So now if she kicks, whatever, she's not going to get you. And then we're using sanitize and hand wipes. And she don't have big teats, and the bigger ones are better for milking by hand and stuff. So she's just sanitizing.
I sanitize the whole thing just so, in case she decides to be unruly, the, whatever you want to call those, will hit the udders and it won't get dirty.
Then you'll strip them out into a cup to make sure you don't get any chunks before you milk. So I'll skip that for this. So she's got everything set up where she wants it. And I'll flip the compressor on.
This is the new one. There you go.
So on this, you got to make sure everything's sealed. You don't have any vacuum leaks. Got suction over there? So once that gets suctioned, it'll start pulling. Now I've got a regular car vacuum pump. At about 9 will work okay. This will build up some more. But And I can sit there and watch and see how much. And then you can see how these pulsate. And you can see the milk going in there, and you adjust the speed of the pulsation by that little knob. Then you got to clean out all the milk tube and the insertions after every time. But having this jug to separate it, and then having this extra, I'm just using that basically to keep, you don't want any milk to go back to your compressor. So I hope that helps, and I'll have a happy goat.